I knew I shouldn't have ran with my phone. I was like, I'm gonna leave it. You lint liquor. Alright, so what happened was, so here I was, 106 degrees, trudging down the road. I am sweating my cojones off. Can I say cojones? I can say cojones. I can say cojones. I'm a grown man, I can say cojones. Like I typically run with my phone, but I also had my camera and some other things and a water bottle. And as I'm like in motion, like I'm sitting here in motion and I'm going, and the phone just slips right out of my hand and goes flying and bounces off the dang road. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this new product that I own, which is an Apple Watch Ultra. So right out of the gate, the first thing that I truly enjoy about this watch, the Apple Watch Ultra, is the fact that the battery life is primo. I've had Apple Watches since the first iteration of the Apple Watch, and the whole charging process with the watch, especially if you go on trips, you had to bring extra chargers. It was annoying to keep your watch charged. Out of the box, 36 hours. And then if you put it in low battery mode, I think it lasts up to like 60 or something. I'm not 100% sure. I doubt I'll be even testing that capability. The other thing that I like about this watch is the little action button on the side. To me, the running app is the app that I utilize the most on this watch for fitness. Hitting this button and tapping it and not having to worry about having a sweaty finger to like try to touch it is awesome, because then I don't have to worry about it. I know that I'm hitting a segment and I'm getting it recorded, and I can keep track of my intervals that way. The other thing that I truly enjoy about this watch is the real estate on the screen. So the screen is actually not a beveled screen like the old Apple Watches. They have it elevated, so it's a very flat screen and it's a lot wider. And when you go to certain apps like the weather app, you're actually able to see more detailed information within the app. So there's just a lot more capabilities with the Ultra. It's pretty impressive. So the other thing that I truly enjoy about this watch is the durability. This thing seems to be like a tank, and I am not easy on gear. Like I have broken pretty much every phone that I've owned or every watch that I've owned. I've done something to it to cause some severe damage. One of the other features that I liked about the watch was the dive feature. Like it was set automatically on it, and as I dove into my pool, I went down to the bottom and it like told me how long I was underwater, how deep I went, and what my pool temperature was, which I thought that was pretty cool. It is really hard for me to find something that I dislike about this watch. I do have a couple. One of them is the price tag is extremely high. It's really expensive. It's $800 for this watch. Is it justifiable? Do you need to upgrade? Like these are things you really have to thoroughly think about. As much as I like the action button and I find it very useful, I keep setting it off on accident. Like maybe my fat roll skin in my wrist or something keeps hitting it. I find that a little bit annoying. So I got to figure out what am I doing that's causing that. Those two things are pretty much the only negative thing I have to say about this. I don't really know how I feel about this particular band that came with it. I am in love with the color. Like the color of this band is what I love the most, but the function of it, it seems to be a little bit tedious getting that little hook in there. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble about how awesome I think this watch is.